Hello everyone, my name is Leyla Huseynova and today I will explain you extremas in Calculus 1. So, what is extremas? Let's just imagine it. First of all, let's just draw something like this. So, imagine that it's peak of mountain. It's extreme, as you can see. So, imagine that it's Mount Everest, so it's the maximum point. And as you can see, it's the most, like, it's down, it's max, it's not that down, it's not also, it's the most little point, so it's minimum point. However, let's explain it more academically. So there is extremes can be absolute minimum and absolute maximum. Absolute minimum, absolute maximum. Absolute minimum and absolute maximum emerge on a closed interval, and only at absolute it means that throughout the whole domain the most maximum point is absolute and the most minimum point is absolute minimum. And let's just another examples. So, what do you think is this? It's of course absolute minimum point, the only point, and it's 0. And this one is absolute maximum point, which is also 0 because it's x squared and it's minus x squared. And the next one, we will talk about local maximum point and local minimum point. Local maximum and local minimum points emerge on open intervals. For instance, let's draw something like this again, but I will show you where is absolute minimum, absolute maximum, and local maximum and minimum. Absolute minimum, it's local maximum, it's it's local minimum, and it's absolute maximum. I will explain why some of them are local and some of them are absolute. So the whole interval, for finding absolute maximum and minimums, we should look at the whole intervals. At the whole interval, we can see that that's the most minimum point and that's the most maximum point. But when we just look at not the whole interval, but at the open interval, we can see that here the maximum there and here is minimum. Now I will explain you how to find critical points. In order to find it, we need to find first derivative. First derivative should be equal to 0. And also we should use endpoints and see which are maximum and which are minimum. So in order to you understand, I will write some examples. Let's write something like this. So, and it's from -1 till 1. First of all, we find derivative. The derivative is equal to -2x, and here, if it should be 0, x is 0. Let's write table -1, 0, 1, and -3, 0, and -3. And let's approximate the graph how it looks. It's something like that. And here we should find absolute minimum and maximum. So, as you can see, we should look at the values. If the most big value here is 0, so it means that absolute maximum appears here at 0 when it's 0 and y is 0. And these 2 points, since they are equal and they are less than this point, they are absolute minimums. Now let's look at the second example. In order to find or maximum points, minimum points, I will find first of all first derivative. It's 3x squared plus 2x and minus 8. And it should be equal to 0. So, sorry, it's 3x minus 4 and 2x plus 3. From here, first x is 4 divided by 3 and second is minus 4. And we should find all values minus 2 and 4. So when it's minus 2, let's calculate it. It should be, I think, 17. I already calculated it. And minus 41 divided by 27. As you can see, the biggest value is 17 and the minimum value is this one. So, and since it's open interval, it's local maximum and this one is local minimum.